It's important to understand that no one can instantly transition from a state of financial struggle to abundance through mere action. However, what can be transformed almost instantly is your emotional journey, from fear and anxiety about your finances to a sense of confidence and ease. When you realize that this emotional shift is the key to practicing the art of allowing what you truly desire, you'll discover that this creative process isn't about taking action or repeating the affirmations. It's not about ignoring the rights of others, dismissing the help of the universe, or solely striving for a better position or obtaining a higher degree, waiting for an inheritance, or finding what you believe to be the ideal life partner. These external achievements are not the essence of what you're seeking. Instead, it's always been about finding a way, right here and right now, to feel good about who you are and where you are. From the moment you were born, you naturally adored yourself. You entered the world expecting to be treated well, and if you could have remembered what everyone else was seeking the same, you wouldn't have expected others to turn their world upside down to make yours perfect. Every time you ask for something, whether it's a subtle preference or a fervent wish, universal forces are at work, orchestrating circumstances and events to bring it to you without exception. So you might wonder, where are my desires? Where is the abundance I've asked for? And as you focus on its absence, as you repeatedly question why it's not here, you unknowingly keep it at bay. The truth is, your desires are held in a screw, awaiting your alignment. But as long as you focus on the lack, on what hasn't yet manifested, it cannot come to you. The key is to soften your words, to shift your focus, and embark on an emotional journey. But not to get the stuff. No, the journey is about feeling better right now. It's about choosing anticipation over worry, love over hate, and inner peace over frustration. This emotional journey is about feeling better in this very moment because all of your power lies in the present, right here, right now. Prioritize your own well being, not in a negative or self centered way, but in recognizing the value of how you feel in the present moment, where your true power lies. It's not about waiting for others to acknowledge you. Your power exists in the present moment. The ability to shift your mindset and intentionally choose thoughts that elevate your feelings right now. Only when you embrace this as your primary focus will you truly understand the art of allowing, the practice of aligning yourself vibrationally with the well-being that is your birthright. This key allows you to embark on an emotional journey that brings immediate relief and positive feelings. When you consistently feel good in the now, doors begin to open. Circumstances shift and the world starts to cater to you in ways that few people have yet realized. Those around you might start to wonder how it is that you seem to be so blessed, how you effortlessly attract what you want. And you can confidently say, I understand how the laws work. I am a master of attraction. I only need to ask, and as long as I don't obstruct my own path, it manifests every single time. Everything you currently have in your life serves as proof that it's real and tangible, reflecting your vibrational alignment with it. You don't need further convincing. Your reality and experiences are evident to you and others. The key steps in manifesting are: start from a state of well being, feel your desired reality, and consistently identify with it until it becomes physical. When you consciously align yourself with well being, that's when things begin to unfold powerfully. If you make it your highest priority to feel good, you'll always know whether you're moving toward your desired outcome or if you've veered off course. It doesn't matter where you've been. The relationship between where you are and where you want to be is what's crucial. However, dwelling on where you've been keeps you anchored there, preventing you from moving forward. So, let go of the past and focus on finding thoughts that feel better, as this puts you back on the right path. More people are becoming more aware of their own vibrational alignment. And sometimes there's a sense of frustration when others around them disrupt their vibration. In fact, the more you fixate on what others are doing, the more you attract that unwanted energy into your own experience. To maintain your vibrational alignment, the thoughts and opinions of others must become irrelevant to you. This might seem challenging. Similarly, when others attempt to impose their beliefs on your dreams, respond with a gentle, "That's nice," and move on. The key is to prioritize your own thoughts and feelings above all else. When you prioritize what makes you feel good and focus on maintaining a positive inner state, you'll notice that external disturbances start to lose their impact on you. This shift in focus helps you stay aligned with your desires, keeping you in a vibrational state that naturally attracts what you want into your life. It's common to feel that others around you might be hindering your sense of well being, wishing they would give you the space to find your balance. However, as someone with the ability to create their reality, it's natural that others will be drawn to your energy or even challenge it. This is simply part of the journey. The key is to maintain your focus on your own inner state, knowing that by doing so, you remain in control of your vibrational alignment and the manifestation of your desires. The key is to become comfortable with what others do in relation to you sooner rather than later. The crucial lesson you need to understand and teach is how to maintain your own vibrational frequency regardless of others' actions. It's essential to recognize that your well being isn't dependent on external circumstances. Just as you shouldn't need to others to change for you to feel good, it's vital to realize the desire to please others. At the root of this desire to please is a deep-seated belief that gaining others' approval can fill the void created by a lack of connection with your inner being. This is a flawed substitute for true alignment, and it creates a cycle of trying to please others at the expense of your own happiness. The true question is, how can you feel so confident in who you are that it no longer matters to you whether someone else approves of you. When you reach that level of self-worth, you no longer need to bend over backward for anyone's approval. The irony is that when you feel this free and worthy, you become more enjoyable to be around and everyone in your presence benefits. So, how do you navigate this from where you are? The goal isn't to push others away or demand they leave you alone, as that approach will only move you further from where you want to be on the emotional scale. Instead, you need to recognize that the emotions you're feeling aren't about others, they're about your own alignment. Others might be highlighting areas where you're not aligned with your desires, reminding you of where you're not practicing what you preach. It's important to realize that if you were fully aligned with your dream, the universe would already be delivering it to you. Co-creation with others can sometimes complicate things, as their desires also get factored in. Therefore, it's crucial that you remain focused on what is important to you, ensuring that your desires are the dominant vibration in your experience. One of the biggest challenges many face, and you're not alone in this, is giving yourself permission to make your desires the dominant vibration in your life. This is especially common among parents who often prioritize their children's well-being over their own. However, this tendency isn't limited to parents. It happens to everyone. It's the inclination to care more about others' well-being than your own. Let me share an example of a woman who found herself feeling lonely after having two children. As her friends gradually distanced themselves, it was easy to assume that they left because she was too busy with her kids, or perhaps they were jealous. However, the real issue was that during every interaction, she would dominate the conversation with talk about her children and the challenges of motherhood, mentioning how she had no time, was constantly busy, and was struggling with lack of sleep. To make matters worse, during even brief phone calls, her children, who were 7 and 9 years old, not toddlers, would frequently interrupt and she would respond to them in the middle of conversations. Her friends continued to reach out to check on her, but meaningful conversations became impossible. The children were not particularly needy or troublesome. Rather, it was the mother who wanted to feel important and indispensable. She was proud of her family and wanted to convey that her children needed her and that she was in charge of everything. Of course she was. But when finally feeling alone, she realized that she was more concerned about fulfilling her children's needs than her own. And this reflected a broader issue. Many people do things for others than they wouldn't do for themselves. Ultimately, you must become selfish enough to care deeply and consistently about how you feel. When you make your own well-being a priority, everything else will fall into place. By the way, if you can relate to this mother's situation, please share your thoughts on this example in the comment section below. To gain a deeper understanding of the power of thoughts and feelings, and to master the connection between the mind and heart in achieving your desires, I will provide a brief but crucial explanation. So please pay close attention. Magnetism is stronger than electricity. Thoughts, which are electric, are formed and processed in the brain. Magnetic feelings, on the other hand, are felt in the heart. This is why the heart, being magnetic, is significantly more powerful than the brain, which is electric. The heart serves as a direct channel to the universe, which is composed of ether, meaning that the heart inherently knows how to communicate with the universe. This is why it's often said, first think, visualize, then feel. This is the process of creating the reality you desire. However, it's essential that your vibration is higher on the emotional scale than feelings of fear, insecurity, and despair. The closer your vibration is to love, hope, optimism, and happiness, the faster your desires will manifest. To begin raising your vibration, you must first address and clear any subconscious beliefs and emotions trapped in your energy field. For example, someone who believes that wealth is inherently corrupting, or that becoming rich will harm others will struggle to achieve abundance, regardless of how hard they work. It's important to understand that the foundation of any positive change, whether it's in self development, prayer, or manifesting, begins with a state of well being. Many people attempt to transform their lives or achieve their goals from a place of desperation or discomfort, only to find that nothing truly feels right. This is because when you're not feeling good internally, no external techniques or method will satisfy you. When you cultivate a state of well being, however, everything you do, whether it's following a diet, practicing prayer, or engaging in self development, feels aligned and fulfilling. Well being allows you to be detached, meaning you are free and open to receive what you desire without being controlled by it. This sense of liberation is key to effectively harnessing the power of the law of attraction and making lasting positive changes in your life. So always remember, start from a place of well being, and the rest will naturally fall into place. Thank you for staying with me throughout this video. I hope you found it useful and informative. If you did, please be sure to like and subscribe to this channel for more content like this. If you have any comments about today's video or suggestions for future topics, feel free to share them in the comments below. Until the next video, be in light and love.